Hey Capricorn, what's up? Welcome to your January reading. I hope that you guys are having the best day. Thank you so much for being here. Also, happy birthday to all my Capricorn sons. I hope you guys have a beautiful birthday season. Happy New Year to you. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you for January. See where you guys are at, what you need to know for the rest of the month. Get some insight on what could be going on or what Spirit wants you to be aware of. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information is in the description box down below. But yeah, Capricorn, for some reason, this deck does not want to shuffle, like, at all. So I'm kind of assuming that Spirit is ready to get, like, Spirit's saying, all right, deck's ready. Specific storyline, specific message for Capricorn. So I guess we're going to get into it. Ooh. Oh, okay. We have the Chariot, the Moon, and the Ten of Wands falling right out. We have some significant stuff playing out for you. I'm kind of feeling that there was something that took place around the full moon Cancer, which was just last week, wasn't it? Or am I tripping? It was like, whatever, the last full moon we had, which was not that long ago, full moon in Cancer. I'm feeling this energy here is significant for a big chunk of you, or that full moon really illuminated something in your life that you had been needing to release, or maybe it's like some emotional things that came up, or you really recognizing things around you that you have outgrown, or things that you've had to distance yourself from. I'm feeling like you've had to distance yourself or remove yourself out of a situation that was very like burdening and just made you feel very unhappy. Let's just pull some more cards. Let's see what's going down for Capricorn in January 2023. What's happening for Capricorn? We have the Emperor. Wow, again, lots of major arcana. We also have the Lovers, major arcana, along with the Nine of Pentacles. You've made some sort of decision about the path that you're on. Some of you chose to break away from a specific individual. We go from the Lovers, which can talk about partnership in work, in romance. This definitely can talk about how you've been committed to something, and for some it's like you're breaking away or you're leaving this commitment. For some, if this isn't work, it's like you are branching out and you're becoming like an entrepreneur, or you're starting your own business here with the Emperor. Some it's like you guys are like there's an end of a contract or end of a cycle here is approaching, and you're ready to start new. You're ready for some sort of new beginning that leaves you feeling more free, where you're having more time for yourself, where you are able to move at like your own pace. Like flexibility is important for the group I'm picking up on. So it's like you're wanting to be flexible, you're wanting to have more control over your life and just what you do in your time and in your routine. You're making plans, big plans for the future, and it's requiring you to let go of things that you've outgrown or the things that make you unhappy. You know, I think you've gotten a lot of clarity, or you are going to be getting a lot of clarity about the changes that you need to make in January. We have the Ten of Pentacles coming out, so this is definitely family is on your mind, your home, your living situation, as well as, you know, your finances and like your foundations, okay, structures and stability and security, feeling safe, okay. We have Six of Pentacles coming out. Give me one more for Capricorn in January 2023. Give me one more for Capricorn. Thank you very much. Nine of Swords. So you're experiencing a lot of anxiety right now. You're in your head, or you're stressing out. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Ten of Cups, King of Swords at the bottom. You're in your head. The reason why you're in your head is because of all these changes that are occurring. There's a lot that's like not yet set in stone, or there's a lot that's yet to be revealed to you. So right now it's like you want to have control over the situation. You'd like to have like a plan, or like 5-year plan, or like 5-month plan. Like you want to have an idea of like where you're going, and the fact that there's just so many moving pieces of the puzzle, it's overwhelming, because like there's just a lot on your mind and there's a lot on your plate, and you're really trying to stay balanced through it all, but at times it just, you know, override and you shut down, you can't think properly, and all these fears and worries and what ifs and things that come up on your mind where you start having doubt or you start second guessing yourself. Did I make the right choice? Should I have stayed? Should I have left? Oh my God, like all these fears that are just like keeping you up at night, and it's really taking away from your enjoyment and your happiness. You're very, very serious. Like, tell me why with this 10 of Cups, it's like there could be like a family function or like some sort of celebration where everyone's like getting loose and having fun and joking and laughing and just being silly and carefree, and you're like the one person that's just like very uptight and like, someone's like, Capricorn, have a drink, and you're like, I can't, I'm too serious, there's a lot on my mind, I got business to take care of. Like, so it seems like you're very uptight and very serious in January. And not to say you don't have a reason to, but like, yeah, you're feeling very defensive, you're feeling very like protective, and like you just want to have control, and you just want to be okay, you just want to feel safe, you want to feel secure. And right now you're feeling like that's being threatened, or you're like you're just not feeling the most anchored. You're kind of feeling like a fish out of water, like you're feeling out of your element. And yeah, like maybe you and another person aren't on the best of terms, and that's like on your mind, or that's weighing heavily on your mind. You also, by the way, the zodiacs, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, and Aquarius out here. So just letting you guys know the main zodiacs in case you're dealing with any of those signs. But yeah, it's just like there's a lot that's on your mind. You're really busy. You're trying to keep busy. There's a lot of moving pieces. Again, you might also be trying to like put some distance between you and certain things or people in your life that you no longer really resonate with, or you've just outgrown. No hard feelings, right? So I see that there's like movement. I'm also feeling like for some of you there could be travel, or you're making plans to travel or even move. For some of you, right, 10 of Pentacles representing where you live. There could be something about you moving or some sort of change in where you live. But another thing that I'm feeling here with the moon to the 10 of Wands, is like you're feeling very like burdened, or just like a lot of pressure, a lot of responsibilities on your plate, and you're going kind of through the motion, but you're keeping it hidden. With the moon, you're hiding it very well. No one around you would even suspect that this is what you're feeling, or this is what you're experiencing, because the Chariot represents like your confidence, right? So the way that you're appearing in January is like you're confident, you know where you're going, you have your shit together here with the Emperor, you know exactly what you're doing, who's coming, who's going, you know where you're headed. You like, people look at you, Capricorn, like you got your shit together. They're like, damn, Capricorn is like got it all figured out. They're the man of the plan, right? 10 of Pentacles, Capricorn's the man of the plan. Meanwhile, you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just winging it, I don't have a plan, I feel like everything is moving and happening very quickly. And I think not Mars, well, Mars retrograde is over, so that's going to be pretty interesting for the collective. But Mercury retrograde in your sign, Capricorn, once it goes direct on the 18th, which is 2 days from now, one day by the time this video is up. So very soon, Mercury goes direct. Mercury's in your sign. So that's where things are really going to speed up for you. So whatever house Capricorn is for you in your natal chart, you may start to feel like a big, like, push forwards. Like, for example, if you got Capricorn in your 10th house, big moves in your career. Just saying, 4th house is like big changes or big progression in like where you live, your family, your siblings, your mother, that kind of stuff. So just examples, right? So take a look at your natal chart. If you need help, comment down below. I can try and help you. But so Mercury going direct is going to be very big for you, and that's probably where all this like anxiety is coming up, where you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know, I'm just kind of winging it, I feel like I don't know where I'm going, I feel like everything's a mess, I feel like I'm in shambles. But like on the outside, you look like you got your shit together. Like you look like you're like solid, calm, cool, collected, but you're on the inside, it says otherwise. Whew. All right, so it's going to be all right. It's actually going to be really great. I see that there's improvement in your money. I see that there's improvement in your finances, your stability. There are 3 10s out here, actually. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and 10 of Wands. So I'm liking the vibes. Just be mindful of burnout or taking on too much. Like that 10 of Wands can definitely represent you just biting off more than you can chew, or just having a lot on your plate. So definitely time management, get organized, maybe get like a planner, or like you know, like a little calendar or something that you can just like write things on, a little dry a whiteboard where you can use those pens and like you can write things and remove them, and I don't know, that might be something that kind of like helps you. That's just the image that comes to mind, so I just thought I'd pass it on. But some of you have like a choice about leaving behind like a relationship or an environment, a job, a commitment to break free or be independent. I do see that there's something about you guys gaining more independence or more freedom in January. Things feel a lot more balanced though. With that Six of Pentacles, you're really investing yourself in the areas and the relationships where you are receiving what you put out. So there's this reciprocal energy here, but there's this anxiety or there's like this stress here that's on your mind for some reason. So we'll definitely take a look into that, see what is what is causing you to feel this way. Like you're in your head, what's going on, something's keeping you up. So let's see how you can work through that. Maybe it's just fears of like being alone or being on your own, or just, you know, change can be freaky, change can be scary, especially because we have a lot of major arcana showing up in your reading. It's like you might be going through a very significant or pivotal change in your life where you're needing to adjust to these changes. And at first it's a little awkward. At first it's a little uncomfortable. At first you're like, can I do this? Am I capable? Ooh, the big scary unknown, like what is out there. But before you know it, you're going to get the swing of things. You're going to get in tune. You're going to find your rhythm, and it's going to be great, and you're going to feel on top of the world. So try your best not to feed too much into your fears. Try your best. I know it's easier said than done. Yeah, okay. Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Some of you is like you are like really firmly putting your foot down. If there's something about like silent treatment here that's coming up, and this might be in relation or correlation to like a family member or someone you live with or someone that you are connected to, where like there's like something to do with like the silent treatment, okay? And I would say you're pretty pissed off about that, or you're just like you're trying your best to detach and not feed so much of your emotions into that, because if you feed too much of your emotions into that, it really hurts. So that's just like a random side message kind of thing going on here. Let's do some clarifying. What am I gonna look into this first? This Nine of Swords. Okay. Let's use this deck. Okay, Nine of Swords. What's going on? Why is Capricorn stressing? What's going on in Capricorn's mind? How can we ease this stress for Capricorn? Like, you know, lower this anxiety. Because I'm feeling it. I'm like, okay, like let me catch my breath. Capricorn, what's going on with this Nine of Swords? What is going on for Capricorn? Why is the Nine of Swords here? All right, this Nine of Swords for Capricorn. We have the King of Cups. Yeah, you're feeling just overload of your emotions all at once. Ten of Cups. You have a lot of emotions on your mind. People you care about, wanting your loved ones and friends to be safe. Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. Some of you have gone through a really, really nasty ending here. Maybe it's tying in with the Ten of Wands and the Moon is like, you know, putting some space or putting some distance, and that there's still a lot of like heaviness surrounding some sort of ending that you have gone through or are currently going through. I'm getting like all tongue-tied and shit. It's like this is something that like when it comes up, when you talk about it, your throat just gets like all tight. You have a hard time expressing your emotions. You start overthinking and doubting, like, am I being too sensitive? Am I just over dramatic? Am I reading too much into this? You know, it's like there are these emotions here, but you're thinking your emotions. You're not letting yourself feel these emotions, right? You're just like trying to find like a logical reason why I feel this way. I feel this way because this and that. Instead of allowing yourself to just feel what's coming up, you're trying to like understand it, but like in a logical way, and that's just like confusing you even more. And it just then we have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So it's just like, again, Ten of Cups showing up twice, double confirmation, and now that's the fourth 10. Actually, fifth, we have the Ten of Swords. So now we've had all 10s come out. So now 5 10s in your reading, Capricorn. So endings / change / transition cycles are shifting for you. It's big. So here's the thing. It's like you got some good stuff going on in your relationships, in your love life, in your friendships, in your family. You got some good stuff going on, but part of you feels like there's something missing. 4 of Cups. Something's missing. You can't seem to get to the bottom of it. And you're wondering, what is wrong with me? I got everything I wanted. Everything I thought I wanted. I got the home, I got the relationship, I got the kids, I got the dog or the cat or the whatever, you know, the happy home with the white picket fence. How come I'm still not happy? How come like this hasn't filled that empty void? Because it's something going on within you. There's something going on. It doesn't matter what you have in your surrounding environment. It doesn't matter how much money you got or what kind of car you drive or all the people in your like. There's something within you, Capricorn, that's like missing, or there's something that you're needing to search inwards about. And so you're in your head and you're feeling like, what's wrong with me? Like I should be fine, or I should be happy, or I should be enjoying. How come I'm like not? How come like? And so you're thinking something's wrong with you when really that's not the case at all. It's just something within you is not in alignment, and that's okay. And you're gonna find yourself. It's just gonna take some time, especially if you've gone through an ending, right? It's gonna take time for you to bounce back from after whatever this was that came to an end. It was extremely painful, very uncomfortable, and it's gonna take a while for you to just bounce back. So you're needing to be patient with yourself and recognize that like healing is a process, and you're not gonna be just like snap your fingers, wave a magic wand, and get over it by tomorrow. It's depending on how long you've been in this situation or how it affected you. You know, it's going to take longer, or there is no set limit of when am I going to fully be healed from this. It's going to take time, and you're needing to be kind and gentle to yourself, really. That's like the main thing, because the more upset or angry or frustrated you get at yourself, the more you beat yourself up over this, the harder it's going to be for you to move on, right? So just be kind to yourself, be gentle to yourself. There's a lot of like this back and forth like inner conflict. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and Death. Jeez, Capricorn, like you're going through some significant changes. Definitely something in your life is shifting. It's phasing out. It's come to an end. And the best thing you can do is just surrender to it. But there is something about you feeling like you're the one who messed things up, or there's like guilt here. We have to have 5 of Swords, which is just like definitely like you've taken yourself out, or like you called it and you called something like quits, or like you quit something, or you called something like off, or and now maybe there's like some doubt, or you're starting to second guess, like, did I make the right choice? Again, I said this earlier. I literally am now sounding like a repeating crazy person. But yeah, it's just like, you're just like, did I make the right choice? Maybe this was a mistake. Am I going to regret this? I'm kind of regretting this. There's like a lot of doubt here about these changes, because you're like, oh, fuck. Maybe I'm better off with the devil. I know, rather than the devil, I don't. But I just want to let you know, you made the right choice here. Justice underneath the death card of these changes. Justice is like, this was meant for you. This change that you're going through, the choice that you made here, the Lovers to the Emperor, you made some sort of choice, and now you're kind of doubting it, or now you're starting to second guess it all. I just want to like give you reassurance that you made the right choice. And although it feels uncomfortable right now, and although you might be having doubts about it right now, you can't go back. There's no going back from this choice. So it's going to be all right. It's actually going to be great. It's going to be amazing. And it's just like reassurance that, hey, Capricorn, I know you may not be feeling it right now, but you did make the right choice. So hopefully that like eases you a little bit. And even though you're unable to see the bigger picture, or like there's a lot of moving pieces of the puzzle, like trust me, you also need to trust yourself. Most importantly, trust yourself, number one. But you made the right choice, and you're needing to really just hone in and follow your intuition. But I feel like, again, at the beginning of the reading with the Chariot to the Moon, I feel like this is in correlation to the full moon in Cancer, which wasn't it the 7th, 8th of January? I think it was the 7th or the 8th. Yeah. Around then, we had that full moon in Cancer. And so I feel like this might be in correlation, or something that happened around then, or an idea, or some sort of clarity that you got around then is tying in with where you're at right now, or where things are headed. It's all stemming from this full moon in Cancer. Okay? So, just saying. I'm going to get you some advice. Alright? You're going through some big changes. You have a lot of great things coming in. There are lots of cycles closing out, or like one big significant chapter of your life that's closing out. You're feeling a bit intimidated, wondering, did you make the right choice? Am I going to regret this? What does the future have in store for me? I'm feeling uncomfortable. You're just, you know what, Capricorn, you're just going through change. And change isn't supposed to be comfortable. You can't grow in your comfort zone, right? Remember that. You're not in your comfort zone right now. So you are right now, you're expanding, you're growing, you're learning, and that's huge. You're not the same person you were yesterday, let alone a couple of weeks ago, let alone a couple months or years ago. You're going through some big changes, but change isn't a bad thing. It takes some time to adjust. All right, we have the peacock, we have the owl, and the butterfly at the bottom. You can't make this shit up. And the cosmic egg. You can't make this shit up. And the frog, which is all about emotional release, purge, cleansing, purification with the frog and the crocodile. So spirit really wants you guys to just chill, rest, recuperate, take it easy on yourself. Okay, there's a lot of moving pieces of the puzzle right now. And the best thing you can do is try to just like surrender to things that are outside of your control, get some rest, calm your mind, get into the present, do some meditation, get grounded with earth, go outside, go touch some trees, sit your ass on the grass, breathe in that fresh air. All right, really connect with the earth, really connect with the elements, all right, because you're going through some big change, okay? So the advice of the crocodile is just wait. If you can wait, if you can just kind of like hold off from taking any crazy action at this moment, that probably would be the best until you're feeling more grounded and more balanced and just like level-headed. When you're in this 9 of Swords mode, this is the worst time for you to be making life-changing decisions or taking these big-ass risks when you're in this vibe, right? We don't want to be making commitments when we're not in the right frame of mind. So make sure you take time to get grounded, okay? And like rest your mind and just get back in tune with you. All right, so that's kind of this energy. And the frog is like, just feel your emotions, let it out. And this is also the energy of like self-freaking care. You're really needing to nurture yourself and just like do a bunch of things that make you feel good, that like make you feel good about yourself inside and out, right? Self-care. Do all the things that you do that's like self-care, okay? We have the cosmic egg that was then after that, which is about completion, massive completion of cycles, karmic cycles. This is the final card in the animal spirit deck. This basically is like the world in the tarot, except this is like self-mastery. So you're working on, you know, your own personal cycles and habits and routines. And so again, this is very, very significant. And I just want to pass on that like, hey, spirits around you, watching out for you, looking out for you, and you are so freaking protected. You have nothing to worry about. This is about you really accessing like a higher frequency. Like your vibration is literally raising as you are clearing out the old, as you're going through these upgrades. You are going through energetic upgrades. As you're going through these changes, you're changing internally, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, subconsciously. You are reprogramming your mindset and like your beliefs and old shit, like old paradigm shit crumbling, creating change. Your old identity / egos is like, oh my god, I'm scared, let me just get back into like the comfort zone, get back to how things used to be. But your soul, that inner soul, you're like, but I know this change is necessary. I know that this is what I'm destined to do. But the ego is like, no, I have to stay safe. I have to go back to what I used to know, even though I'm unhappy, or even though, you know, you got to break away from that. You just got to push through that discomfort. Your ego just wants to keep you safe, right? Right now, you don't feel safe. Right now, you feel out, exposed in the open. But that's because you are now, you went from the caterpillar to now the butterfly. Like you have now gone through the stages. You have broken out of the cocoon, and this caterpillar flying for the first time, like, yo, where the fuck do these wings come from? You know, how did I grow these wings? How do I work these wings? How am I gonna fly? Like it's confusing. There's no manual to figuring this shit out. Like you're just gonna trial and error. You just gotta wing it, you know. Just trust yourself. You really have to trust yourself. Okay, so those are all the cards at the bottom of the deck. I just felt like it was important to talk about. The owl is really, really beautiful. So this is about like blessings coming in, that you are very supported on the path that you're on, that this is a good omen, that there are going to be signs all around you from your angels, from your higher self, literally your future self sending you good energy right now. Think about it. Your future self, like a couple months from now, a couple years from now, is looking at you right here in this moment and be like sending you good energy. Just like you looking back at your past self, send good energy and loving energy to your past self, okay? Your past self is still connected to your current self. So you're sending healing energy. You're connected to both your past and future selves, if you think about it like that. But yeah, so this is just like blessings that are coming in. You might even be receiving some sort of gift or money or something that's tangible that like helps you on your journey. Even this might even be like some sort of dream that you have that just like really hits home, where it's just like, you know, you dream of someone, like like someone who maybe has like passed on or whatever. They visit you in your dreams and they tell you something that like just really just is what you needed to hear. Like, you know, sometimes it comes in little gifts like that, in that kind of form, in like a spiritual form rather than physical sense. Okay, so that's another thing. And then the peacock is just like, okay, so there's a lot going on. There's many different perspectives you can look at this situation or situations from. This is a card where it's just like you really need to digest what's happening. Just kind of chew on it. Sit on it. Observe. Watch how things unfold. This card is not really about taking action. It's kind of just like let things happen naturally. Let things unfold naturally. Let it come to you and you decide how you want to approach. Ball's in your court, right? So don't rush into anything. Take your time. Take it easy. And just know you're freaking beautiful. You're beautiful inside and out. And yeah. All right. So, Capricorn. That's what I got for you guys. I hope that this helped. I hope that this resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'm sending you guys all my love. Again, happy birthday. Hope you guys have a beautiful birthday season. Enjoy yourselves. Treat yourselves. And with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for watching, Capricorn. Also, if you'd like to book a private reading with me, information's in the description box. But yeah, all right, Capricorn, take it easy, take care, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.